You may have noticed that I am wearing a love heart print today, and that is because it's nearly Valentine's Day. Okay, so you may have different opinions on Valentine's Day depending on whether or not you're in a relationship or you're single. And even if you are in a relationship, you still might not like Valentine's Day. Lots of people have differing opinions on the big VD. Yeah, I just realised what I said. We won't call it that again. Actually, my boyfriend and I, we believe that Valentine's Day is far too commercialised, so every February the 14th, we write each other a piece of original poetry. Actually, Valentine's Day is totally my favourite day of the year. And if you are one of these people who are single and you hate it, you must be so bitter and dead inside. It makes me really mad. Valentine's Day is driven by corporations, encouraging us to spend our hard-earned money on cards and cheap tat as a way of showing we care. It's ridiculous! Valentine's Day exists purely to remind me of how crushingly alone I am! Seeing as I am a terminally single person who hasn't had a Valentine's card since around 2008, and whose only previous Valentine's cards before that were from her mother, it's a kind of mixed emotions sort of feeling that I get this time of year. So with that in mind, and knowing that it can be a strange day for lots of people, for lots of reasons, I thought I would create the Single Girl's Guide to Valentine's Day. Obviously, how you handle Valentine's Day will depend on your opinion of it. If you're one of those people who gets a little bit blue and down in the dumps and feels a bit sad if you're single on Valentine's Day, my advice, avoid social media. Because Doris just can't help going on Facebook and being like, here's a picture of my champagne, here's my bunch of roses, here's my little teddy bear that Darren bought me. Darren, I love you so much. I know you're not on Facebook and you'll never read this, but I love you with every inch of my little heart. Ooh. I'm not saying this to show off to my single friends at all. Shh. Yeah, screw you, Doris. I see what you're doing. Blocked. But like the Murphys, I'm not bitter. So yeah, maybe avoid that, because lots of people for some reason do feel the need to photograph their Valentine's cards and gifts and put them on Facebook to show them off, which I personally think cheapens them, but you know, each to their own. Besides, if you're feeling a little bit blue about being single, Valentine's Day is the perfect excuse to wallow and have some you time. Watch a film that you know is soppy and will always make you cry, but will release that emotion that you need to get rid of. Why does nobody love me? Alternatively, if you don't want to wallow in your sadness, feel free to watch a film that you know will make you feel really happy. Just basically watch a film. I mean, if you're single by choice and you absolutely love it, then this day is like any other day. You can do anything you want to. Like, literally anything. I mean, I can't stress enough how if you're single by choice and you love it, every day you can do anything. I can do anything because I'm single. This is my I can do anything dance. I can go outside and dance in the rain. I'm definitely not going to, but I'm single and I can do anything I like. Woo! If you're recently single, you might want to consider any of the following options. You could cry into the letters your ex sent you. You could have some kind of ex-boyfriend/girlfriend bonfire and hope that a hunky fireman comes to rescue you. I have been watching too much Friends. I'm not sure that happens in real life. Or you could have one of those moments where you suddenly start singing Aretha Franklin and realise you're better off without them. You know, like R-E-S-P-E-C-T. Do whatever you want to do is what I'm saying. If you're single and there is someone you have your eye on, That's a scary face I just made. Let's never do that again. Then Valentine's Day is the perfect opportunity to tell them how you feel. Be brave, because faint heart never won fair lady / man / whoever. Dear Phil, where do I send this to? Like YouTube? I haven't thought this through. And if there's nobody specific that you're interested in, but you are wishing that you were in a relationship, you could always try online dating or have a look on Tinder. No, no, no. I know your girlfriend! No! Ah, dating sites can be brilliant places where many people meet their true love. Or a psychopath. That's kind of the risk you take. One of these days I'm gonna tell you my dating site horror stories. So that's something for you to look forward to. At the end of the day, Valentine's Day is just a day. The irony of me calling this the Single Girl's Guide to Valentine's Day is that you don't need a guide to Valentine's Day. If you are single and it's not by choice, feel free to have a little wallow if you're feeling a bit sad, but then shake it off, like Taylor Swift once said, and just get on with life, because there is nothing wrong with being single. I am 34 and I always thought I would be married by now. As it is, I'm not, but that's fine. I'm so alone. And there are loads of other ways of finding love in your life. You have your family, you have your friends, and I cannot recommend enough getting a dog. I love you. Yes, I love you. Yeah, enough with the tongue. Enough with the tongue. No. Who needs a boyfriend when I have you? Do you love food more than me? He does. At the end of the day, Valentine's Day is just that. A day. If you're all loved up and you're going to spend it with your true love, brilliant! Enjoy it, have a day that is beautiful and soppy, and do whatever the heck you like. If you're single and sad about it, don't worry, it's just 24 hours. I'm probably going to spend Valentine's Day either making a YouTube video or editing a YouTube video, because YouTube is my true love. I mean, YouTube never takes the bed covers or criticises my cooking. I mean, admittedly, YouTube never cuddles me at night when I'm alone, and it never tells me I look pretty, but okay, I need to find a new true love. I'm off to look. If you enjoyed this video, please feel free to give it a thumbs up. And if you want to, my floaty head will appear here and you can give it a good old clicking and subscribe for more of this. Don't forget, if you subscribe, to ding that bell, otherwise you won't get notified. And if you want to watch one of my other videos, right there for last week's, in which I explain just how much of a technophobe I am. Okay, I'm seriously gonna go. Maybe I'm about to go into the world and meet the one. I'll keep you informed. See you next week. Bye!